Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about authors that I've never read before, so new to me authors that I want to try in the near future, more realistically next year. So I'm just going to hop right into it. So Olivie Blake is first. There's so many books to start with, so I don't really know. But I'm leaning towards One for My Enemy. I have read a sample, so I know the writing style. Very, I don't know how to describe it. Just educated, sophisticated writing style. But I hope I like that one. That plot, the sort of Romeo and Juliet plot is very interesting to me. Also Masters of Death. I think I'll be very confused, but I still want to give that a try. Alone with You in the Ether, I'm not sure about if that one's for me. And Atlas 6, I don't know, I've heard mixed reviews about that, and it doesn't sound like my cup of tea, but I may grow to love Olivie Blake's writing, but I don't know. The next author is Sabaa Tahir, and I know what I want to read first. It's All My Rage, which is like a YA fiction. And then I'm also interested in Air. I'm not a series girl, so very intimidated by the Ember in the Ashes. I'm not sure what that series is called, but I think that's a little too intimidating for me. So I won't start there. I'm not a huge fan of series that are over 3 books. Just my commitment issues, I guess. And I don't read series in a row. I like to break up books in a series with other books, which I guess people don't do, but so I just don't read series straight through. The next author is Tahira Mafi. Very, very popular for the Shadow Me series. I'm not a series person, so I won't be reading that one, but I'm interested in This Woven Kingdom. I think that's a 3-book series, and I've heard really good things. The next author is Jessica Joyce. I know she's really known for You with a View, so I am interested in that, but I think I want to start with The X-Files. This one is on my Libby app, so I can read that one there. The next book is, and also Jessica Joyce was blurbed on the front of The X-Files by Lana Ferguson, so she writes really fun rom-coms, so I think I'll really like her. And the next author is Ruby Barrett, and I really want to read The Friendship Study. And then I was looking up Ruby Barrett, and this office romance popped up called Hot Copy. So hopefully I will enjoy her writing and be able to read those and other books. Also, for a long time, I'm eyeing the book called Lester by Raven Leilani. So, again, I don't know much about this author, so if you've read that book, let me know. Also, Rachel Cusk. I don't know, like, what else to read by her, other than the book called Outline. So if you've read Rachel Cusk, let me know what I should read by her. Next is Emily Mcintire. So what I do with series also is, if I'm hearing bad reviews about certain books, like if I hear enough bad reviews about a book in a series, I will skip it because I'm still reading them. But if I hear books are better, I'm just gonna go for the better books. An intercollected standalone series, especially romance, I definitely will skip books. I do it all the time. So with Emily Mcintire, I'm gonna skip Hooked. I thought Hooked took place on a pirate ship, and when I learned it did not take place on a pirate ship, I am not reading that. And then I heard the Hunchback of Notre Dame retelling. I don't know what that one's called. I heard that one is not very like progressive with the views of women, so I'm good on that one. So the ones I want to read are Scarred, which is the Lion King retelling, Wretched, maybe the Wizard of Oz. I might be mixing them up. Twisted, the Aladdin retelling, and Hex, the Little Mermaid retelling. And so these books are centered on the villains of all these stories, and it's a adult romance. So, Stephanie Garber. Never read Stephanie Garber, but I'm gonna skip Caraval. I'm a serious skipper. Sorry. I just don't think, nothing about it appeals to me, sorry. But I do want to read Once Upon a Broken Heart. I've read a sample of the writing, and it was very good. Then we have Julie Soto, who I think her most famous books are Forget Me Not and Not Another Love Story. I think I'm hearing that Not Another Love Story is better than Forget Me Not, but I might end up, reading them both, hopefully. Then we have Fredrick Backman. I know he's a great writer and all that. I tried to read Barrett, and I put it down immediately. I read a sample of it. It's just not for me. I can't get into it. I just can't get interested in it. But I've heard anxious people, the best review I heard about it is that it teaches you about the truth of human nature. And I'm like, wow, that sounds amazing. So I've heard nothing but good things about anxious people. So even if I don't like it, I'm just gonna push through and hopefully learn about the secret of humanity or but anyway, I really trust people when they say he's a really good writer. Friends in real life have recommended this book, so I'm gonna try to push myself to read that one. And last we have Holly Black. I've heard of Holly Black since middle school. She was really popular. But I don't know, I just since middle school just haven't gotten around to reading her. But I've heard about the Folk of the Air series and how it gets better over time. So I'm probably not gonna enjoy the first book much, but I've heard I'm gonna enjoy the second and third, I guess, books. But yeah, don't worry, I'm not skipping the first book of Folk of the Air series. I tend to skip the first book in the Romance Interconnected Standalone series. But for the Folk of the Air series, I'll try to read that one through. So those are all the new to me authors that I'm really interested in reading. So let me know if you read any of these books that I mentioned. And yeah, I'm really excited. So hopefully I have some new favorite authors on this list. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.